What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and I have a fun one for you guys. So, was there a precursor race? Was there a race that predated mankind? Well, back in 2018, two astrophysicists, Adam Frank and Gavin Schmidt, proposed the Silurian hypothesis, which was a paper exploring the possibility of detecting an advanced civilization before humans in the geological record. Now, this was based on an episode of Doctor Who, which is a BBC show. They had an episode where they were digging into the ground and they found this, dinosaur race. They basically evolved into like humanoid kind of creatures, and they went to the center of the earth. Now, this whole thing is basically questioning whether something like that happened or not. It's kind of wild to think about, honestly. Now, they basically say in this paper that there is sufficient fossil carbon to fuel an industrial civilization since the Carboniferous period, which is like 350 million years ago. So finding that kind of evidence is kind of like hard. We've basically just scratched the surface, literally, if you think about it, finding dinosaurs. Could there have been something deeper than that? Kind of like the precursor race from Assassin's Creed. Is that possible? And could we find stuff like that on the moon and Mars, being that they're our closest neighbors? That's also kind of wild. Now, they go on to say that they kind of doubt that, that's possible, but we only have stuff from like 2.5 million years ago that we're finding. Could we actually see things from further than that? If you think about it, we actually are digging up a lot of different things from different areas. Like, we keep digging up, certain pyramids in different locations that all kind of look the same. We've got pyramids over in Egypt. We've got pyramids over in like South America, and they kind of match. So they're trying to say, like, hey, the more we dig, the more we look into this, the more we kind of find stuff like that. At one point, they're saying even the Sphinx was kind of under a bunch of sand before, erosion and us digging stuff out and whatnot. And I want to point this out. I recently found out that the performer Cher, way back in the 50s, she thought that Mount Rushmore was a natural occurrence. No, it's not. It's really not, just in case anybody's asking. But it is kind of wild to think that there could have been other civilizations. So now, again, their paper is only a theory based on a TV show, but is it possible? I know there's a bunch of people in the world that believe that, there's a hollow earth theory, kind of like in Godzilla, King Kong, where there's like a world inside the world. I don't think that that's possible myself, but again, there are some people who do believe that. Again, there are some people who believe the world is flat. There are some people who believe that we literally came from Mars and landed on Earth, and, we started civilization here because Mars was destroyed. I mean, there's a plethora of theories that you could come up with. There's a plethora of things that people will say. But I just think that it's a very interesting thing that people kind of like proposed a theory in 2018 based on a TV show, and it kind of like falls in line with Assassin's Creed. So it makes you kind of wonder, like, think about that. We haven't dug deep enough, is basically what they're saying. We don't have the gear, the equipment, the money, the resources to actually go further than when we find dinosaurs. And there are like weird things that people are finding all the time, However, you got to take a lot of this stuff with a grain of salt because we are living in an age of disinformation. It's really easy to put something on the internet and, it's absolutely not true. It becomes true because enough people will believe it. You could put something up about an ice giant or something that you've actually seen one, and so somebody will believe it. Somebody will tell you that that's real. It's real easy to like fake certain things now with our technology. Look at deep fakes and whatnot. So be on the lookout for that as well. Just keep in mind that like whenever you dig deep enough into information, sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Sometimes it's just nonsense. Somebody wants attention. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. Like, what do you think? Do you think that there was like a precursor race? Do you think that there is a possibility of that? Do you think that, maybe we just have civilization that we haven't unearthed yet, but it's not, like anything like Assassin's Creed or like a dinosaur race or something like that? Is it something simple? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah,